So let's say you want to be able to beat every single nightmare mode by yourself, get every single lantern, and maybe even one day try for Hall of Fame. Well, in this video, I will be giving you the 5 main tips on how to become a pro in the Mimic. So let's go. So the first tip that I would give would be to memorize monsters' patterns, the mazes, and item locations. The reason to this is because every single monster in the game has a pattern, and it is a very important thing to memorize because, if you memorize it, you will be able to know where the monster is and you won't get killed. Item locations and mazes is, of course, you just know where you need to go, and it will make it so much easier. The second tip that I would give would be to watch other people's walkthroughs, tips and tricks, and guides. The reason to this is because, of course, you can find your own ways to do things, but I mostly learn from watching other people. And I think it's the easiest way to kind of learn as well, because first of all, you will probably learn mazes more, item locations, and etc. My third tip would be to never use up your whole stamina. This is specifically in book 2, and the reason to that is because your stamina reached 0, you need to wait a few seconds for it to even go up again, and you need to wait for it to be max before you can even use it, which of course can make a huge problem. If you get chased by a monster and you use up your whole stamina, you will die. So only use your stamina if you're getting chased, or you can use it, of course, if you know patterns and stuff like that, but if you don't, never use up your whole stamina. My fourth tip is for practicing part, and I see a lot of people making this mistake. It's when they only play nightmare mode. If you want to get good at a chapter or a part, you need to play on normal mode, and specifically in chapter 2 and chapter 3 of book 2, where you can actually make saves in normal mode for certain parts. If you do that, you can just practice that part how many times you want before you feel like you can do it in even nightmare mode. In my opinion, you're probably ready for nightmare mode when you can beat normal mode solo deathless without even, almost dying. My fifth and final tip is to never give up and don't be scared, which of course might sound weird because it is a horror game, but if you're scared, you can't take risks and do a lot of things. So yeah, and of course never give up, because you never reach your goals if you give up. I would say that chapter Nightmare 1 of book 2 took me so many tries to beat, but after like a week of trying, I actually completed it, and it was like the biggest thing I've ever done. So just never give up with your goals, because you never reach them then. And that is pretty much every tip that I can give. So I hope this video helped you out a little bit to also become a pro. And yeah, so see ya in the next video.